What if I told you that the difference between someone who struggles financially and someone who quietly builds wealth could start in the grocery store? Sounds dramatic, right? But here's the truth. Every time you walk down those aisles, you're either investing in your health and your future, or you're paying for clever marketing, convenience traps, and slow financial leaks. Smart people don't just shop for food. They shop with strategy. They understand that groceries are one of the few expenses you can control every single week, and over a year, small decisions turn into thousands of dollars and a massive difference in health. So today we're breaking down 10 grocery items only smart people buy, and why these items quietly separate strategic thinkers from impulsive spenders. Let's get into it. First up, oats, not sugary cereal. Smart shoppers walk right past the colorful cereal boxes screaming whole grain and heart healthy, because most of them are sugar in disguise. Instead, they grab plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats. Oats are ridiculously cheap, high in fiber, great for cholesterol, and incredibly versatile. You can make oatmeal, overnight oats, blend them into smoothies, or even grind them into flour. One container costs a few dollars and lasts a long time compared to sugary cereal that disappears in 3 days and spikes your blood sugar. Smart people don't pay extra for cartoon mascots. They pay for nutrition density. Number 2. Dry beans, not just canned. Canned beans are convenient, yes, but dry beans are next-level smart. They cost significantly less per serving and last for months, even years, in your pantry. They're packed with protein, fiber, and minerals. And here's what most people miss. Beans are one of the most cost-effective protein sources on the planet. When smart people look at food, they think in terms of cost per gram of protein, and beans win almost every time. You can cook them in bulk, freeze portions, and use them in soups, burritos, salads, and stews. Convenience costs money. Planning saves it. Number 3. Whole chickens, not just chicken breasts. Most shoppers head straight for boneless, skinless chicken breasts, but smart shoppers go for the whole chicken. Why? Because it's cheaper per pound, often much cheaper, and you get more than just meat. You get thighs, wings, drumsticks, and bones that can be turned into homemade broth. That broth alone replaces expensive store-bought stock and is packed with collagen and nutrients. One whole chicken can turn into multiple meals. Smart people see value others overlook. Number 4. Frozen vegetables. Here's a myth that needs to die. Fresh vegetables are always better. Not true. Frozen vegetables are picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, meaning they retain most of their nutrients and last way longer than fresh produce that wilts in your fridge. And let's be honest, how many times have you thrown away slimy spinach or moldy bell peppers? Smart shoppers reduce waste. They buy frozen broccoli, spinach, peas, and mixed vegetables because they're affordable, convenient, and don't go bad after 3 days. Waste is the silent budget killer, and frozen food fights it. Number 5. Store brand everything. This one might hurt a little. Brand loyalty is expensive. Smart shoppers know that most store brand items are made in the same factories as name brand products, just with different packaging. You're often paying extra for marketing, not quality. Compare ingredients. Compare nutrition labels. If they're nearly identical, why pay 30% more? Smart people buy quality, not logos. Number 6. Eggs. Eggs are one of the most nutritionally complete foods you can buy. They're high in protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, and still relatively affordable compared to other protein sources. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, eggs work anytime. Scrambled, boiled, poached in salads and sandwiches, or baked into meals. Smart shoppers think versatility. The more ways you can use one item, the smarter the purchase becomes. Number 7. Rice in bulk. Rice is simple, rice is cheap, and rice is powerful. When bought in bulk, it becomes one of the lowest cost calorie sources available. And no, it's not unhealthy unless you're drowning it in processed sauces. Pair rice with beans, vegetables, eggs, or chicken, and you've got endless balanced meals. Smart people understand foundational foods. They build meals around affordable staples, not expensive add-ons. Number 8. Plain Greek yogurt, not flavored. Flavored yogurt is basically dessert pretending to be healthy. Plain Greek yogurt is the smart move. It's high in protein, low in sugar, and extremely versatile. Add your own fruit, add honey, use it in smoothies, mix it into sauces, replace sour cream, or use it in baking. You control the sugar. Smart shoppers don't outsource their nutrition decisions to food companies. They customize. Now, quick pause. If this is making you rethink how you shop, hit that subscribe button right now. We talk about practical strategies that save money, improve health, and upgrade your everyday decisions. Most people never question their habits. You're here because you do. So subscribe and let's keep leveling up. All right, back to it. Number 9. Potatoes. Potatoes have been unfairly attacked for years, but they're incredibly filling, high in potassium, and extremely affordable. The problem isn't potatoes, it's deep frying them and drowning them in oil. Baked, roasted, or mashed, potatoes are one of the most budget-friendly, satisfying foods available. Smart shoppers understand context. They don't fall for food fear trends. They look at facts. Number 10. Seasonal produce. Here's a secret smart shoppers use. They don't buy strawberries in winter. Why? Because out-of-season produce is more expensive and often lower quality. Seasonal fruits and vegetables are cheaper, fresher, and taste better. When mangoes are abundant, buy mangoes. When apples are in season, buy apples. Smart people adjust to supply. They don't demand convenience 365 days a year at premium prices. Now let's flip this for a second, because being smart at the grocery store isn't just about what you buy. It's about what you don't buy. Smart shoppers limit pre-cut fruits because you're paying for labor. They skip single-serve snack packs. They avoid sugary drinks. They're cautious with frozen diet meals and trendy superfood powders with outrageous markups. They know convenience is usually overpriced, and they understand something powerful. Marketing is designed to make you emotional. Smart people stay logical. This isn't really about oats or rice. It's about thinking differently. When you shop intentionally, you save hundreds or even thousands per year. You reduce food waste. You improve your nutrition. You lower impulse spending. You build discipline, and discipline compounds. Smart grocery shopping builds financial awareness. Financial awareness builds freedom. Freedom builds options, all from a shopping cart. Here's something most people don't realize. Grocery stores are engineered environments. The most profitable items are placed at eye level. Essentials are often at the back, forcing you to walk past temptations. Music is slower to keep you browsing longer. Bright packaging is designed to trigger impulse decisions. Smart shoppers know this. They walk in with a list. They stick mostly to whole foods. They compare price per unit, not just total price. They treat shopping like a mission, not entertainment. And that mindset alone changes everything. Health is wealth. Medical bills are expensive. Chronic disease is expensive. Low energy is expensive. Smart people think long-term. Buying fiber-rich, protein-dense, minimally processed food today reduces healthcare costs tomorrow. It's not about perfection. It's about probability. Stack enough good decisions and your odds improve dramatically. Let's say smart choices save you just $10 a week. That's over $500 per year. Invested or saved consistently, that becomes thousands over time. And that's conservative. Most families could easily save double or triple that by switching to smarter staples and cutting convenience items. Small habits lead to big outcomes. Being smart at the grocery store isn't about being cheap. It's about being intentional. It's about understanding value, nutritional value, financial value, and long-term value. The smartest shoppers buy staples, cook in batches, avoid marketing traps, choose versatility, minimize waste, and think long-term. And here's the best part. Anyone can start doing this immediately. You don't need a higher income. You don't need extreme discipline. You just need awareness. Next time you walk into a grocery store, look at your cart and ask yourself, am I shopping emotionally or strategically? Because smart people don't just earn wisely. They spend wisely every single week. If this video changed how you look at grocery shopping, make sure you subscribe right now. We break down simple habits that separate average decisions from smart ones, and those differences add up faster than you think. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.